stories of tomorrow to finally be defined. The broken pieces, frozen dreams, and empty minds. The days are fleeting, I'm left screaming deep inside. And tonight I'll rise and peace of mind, where have you been? Sitting here running in circles again. Now is my time, so here I am, anxious for the crown to be put in my hand. I grasp the glory right before my desperate eyes, an untold story waiting for me to bring to life.
So yeah, they're fine.
Hello and welcome to HH versus PSR quarterfinals. My goodness, these teams are speeding through the bans. They went through the bans in like 5 seconds. It's like record time bans.
They know what they want and what they don't want.
Yeah, Trevor told me that his team already knows what they're gonna do. They can ban in 5 seconds. I was doubting it, but man, apparently both of these teams know exactly what they're doing.
It's hopefully a good sign. Both of them, they did their research, but we'll see.
Some interesting things straight out the gate. Seraphine on PSR. I don't know if I've seen PSR play Seraphine before. Maybe I have, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like a PSR champ to me for some reason.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I've seen them pick that up. I haven't seen all of their games, but I feel like that's more of like a 1 IQ pick or something. Maybe I'm wrong.
Ooh, Gangplank.
Good GP. I assume that's Zach or Zesty Queso on top, facing the Aatrox. I'm a little surprised they let through, because I know that's what Terror is known for. But maybe they're not too concerned with it. Not sure how they what their match looked like last time, regular season.
Looks back through a couple matches. Sergeant and Mithril does have a few games where they've played Seraphine for PSR, so I guess it's not too atypical.
Okay, I guess I could see him playing that. Yeah, Galio. A lot of AD on HH right now. Callista, I feel like I don't see often. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't think it's been played too often.
I don't think so either. At least, especially actually, I don't know if it's been played at all yet.
Really?
I just searched Callista on the stats page, and there's no Callista games.
Bring it out in the playoffs. I like it.
I was gonna say, like, especially compared to other ADCs, like, Jinx has 42 games,
Oh yeah, it's insane.
and Jin has only 20, Kai'Sa 23, Ashe 14. So, like, definitely some ADCs that are very highly picked. I don't know if it's Caitlyn picked. Only 16 for Caitlyn. Yeah, mostly Jinx. 42 games.
Yeah. Yep. Champ. Good for carries, high cost players.
It's actually the most picked champ, followed by Amumu at 41, and then after that it's Kai'Sa and Seraphine at 23. So it's a hard drop off after those two.
I thought Mumu held the top spot for a while for most picked, but maybe it's slowed down recently.
On the side of HH, I think I would want probably an AP support at this point.
Yeah.
Unless you want to get an AP solo mid, so it's like a solo AP threat. I don't know what character they would necessarily go for.
I say I liked that PSR banned AP champs after the first round picks. They banned Echo and Kassadin after seeing the 3 AD, but then they pick a tank support. Which I agree. I guess isn't the worst if they have a solo AP carry mid.
Yeah, there is a lot of value to having that solo AP, but the last 4 bans were all like hyper AP carries. I mean, Malzahar not necessarily a hyper AP carry, but ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. I don't play mid, but I hear horror stories about playing against Orianna. I know she's a bit of a nuisance, I've heard.
Yeah, I mean, and
I don't
her
know how
ult
good they
alone,
are.
like if she can throw it on towards the backline of PSR with Seraphine and Gangplank, that can just like delete some carries. Although Shyvana, I think, will still be a bit of a problem.
Yeah. And then Garen pick. Trying to remember, because my first instinct is now to say Garen mid, because of Rowdy. I know he's played Garen mid several times, but now I'm trying to figure out Galio. I guess Galio's a bot lane with Seraphine?
Yeah, actually, that is weird. I hadn't thought about where these champs would fit into the comp. I was kind of just thinking, individually they're all pretty good, but like, yeah, you could really be like anybody anywhere.
I think it has to be Galio bot, because I'm trying to think, like, with the individual players. I know Zesty Queso plays Gangplank top, then Rowdy plays Garen mid, Shyvana is clearly the jungle. So that's Galio Seraphine bot, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Sounds really good. Sounds accurate.
Wonder how good the Galio will be though into mostly AD comp. Of course, I mean, he'd still give value otherwise, but I know he scales with MR, so.
Yeah, I've always thought he's a bit overrated as like an MR counter. He obviously it's good. It's better against MR or against AP rather, but he's still like pretty good just overall as a tank.
Right. No, that's fair. Looking forward to seeing HH2O from Strico, Nathan. I guess on that note, what do you think about the comps so far? What comp do you think you like better?
I was just thinking about it, and I was thinking about how Galio was playing into their team, and whilst Galio is good into 80 champions, I wasn't actually really sure about his engage versus Aatrox and Zao Thresh. Like, I feel like he's actually really going to suffer there. I think that HH doesn't necessarily have well-rounded damage, but has good fighting characters tagged along with a Thresh, so it can be pretty good. But you can't deny that PSR has like really great ults. Seraphine ults is just always crazy in team fights, and Seraphine damage is pretty nuts. It's so good in team fights that her damage in ARAM is like 80%. So that's pretty good. Gangplank, if he can hit his barrels, it is just absolutely destructive.
Devastating.
And then Garen, it's always just spin to win. So whilst I think that HH has good fighters, I think PSR might just have kind of a better overall team fight. But PSR also usually doesn't play around team fights. They usually play around kind of like splitting, their 5 TPs. So,
right.
I mean, I still think they'll probably manage to take advantage of the team fights. If anything, it might just mean that they managed to kind of storm through the beginning of the game a bit easier than maybe other teams would with this comp.
Yeah, that's true. I've never been good at deciding like what team comps are better as a whole, but see a world where because I agree PSR does have a lot of team fight champs, but you're right that they don't like to team fight. But maybe that since they have a lot of team fight champs, they can get away with 4v5s and not lose too hard, or maybe even win and while someone's split pushing or something crazy.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. I also don't know how some of these lanes go. Like I don't see Garen mid other than Rowdy, so Garen into Orianna, I don't know. I have to imagine that's rough for Garen, but I know he plays it well. So
yeah, it really depends. I mean, especially because D shield plus Garen's passive makes it pretty easy to play Garen into like ranged matchups. You can play relatively safe, farm under your tower, and keep a pretty full health bar the whole time.
true.
But also, as you were saying, like with PSR potentially even still just splitting the late game, I think they do have a really good comp for actually both team fighting and splitting, because Seraphine and Gangplank can kind of just obliterate waves, Garen too. So even Shyvana actually, like all pretty decent at just kind of clearing out waves and running away, or spamming waves up to towers. And not really too sure how good Seraphine and Gangplank are at taking towers, but Garen's pretty decent at it, so...
Yeah. I'm not sure. I think Gangplank's pretty decent, but it's another champ I'm not super familiar with. But I think Gangplank's pretty good with towers as well.
I'm excited to see the Kalista, though. I hope that kind of does well, especially with the Thresh. Should be pretty good. And first time Kalista in the beer league this season, so...
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. It's just, again, they're playing into a really weird bot lane. They're in Galio, so... what's gonna happen there?
Yeah, but I feel like Galio, his E does have a pretty big hitbox, but if Kalista can manage to dodge it, if Galio E's in, then he's kinda screwed over, especially if he's eating to a Thresh, or eating near a Thresh. The Thresh can flay him, hook him, and he's just kinda just getting filled with spears by Kalista, so... Could be a big problem if they play it, and they just, you know, have the slightest miss of a pixel.
No, I agree. I think Thresh would be good to stop the engages from Galio as well. Onto the Kalista, and the Kalista obviously has their dashes and whatnot for taunt and stuff like that, so I guess it might depend on just how they play it, but I think I like the bot lane matchup for HH a bit better as far as laning goes.
Yeah, I didn't even think about this too, but like Galio I don't think is unstoppable during his E, so he can be hooked during it and flayed during it. So it's also like a, you know, pretty obvious windup, so it should be pretty easy for, or at least very possible for Thresh to throw a hook out during Galio's E and just completely stop the engage, and also put Galio in a very bad situation. So I don't even know if PSR's bot lane is actually going to be able to really kind of engage at all.
Yeah, no, that's true. So curious, because we said Seraphine was more of a throw pick, but he's usually the support, but I assume Seraphine's the one farming, so playing APC or something? Unless it's a support build, but farming. Not sure how that lane works, like if she would build AP or build more supporty.
As far as I know, I can't remember how the last patches have gone, because Riot's like always change their mind about how it is, but I think Seraphine does better as an AP carry than a support. So
Okay.
So
I would see her as a support, but
yeah, usually that's what I think
role.
that's her most played, but maybe, well, I don't know actually about that 100%, but
Those should be AP, I think. Yeah, I imagine it would be AP because if there's no damage in the bot lane, I mean, I know Galio does damage, but I imagine he's building tanky, so
yeah. But also about, you know, PSR not having a good engage, and about Seraphine being just AP carry farmer, it should be pretty easy for her to just pretty safely farm, at least after the first back. Get a lost chapter, you should be able to just like explode waves and sit back, be happy, get gold.
yeah, no, that's true. You think maybe the Galio's gonna be roaming a lot then, maybe? While she farms, or no?
Probably gonna be farming a lot. I mean, not farming a lot, so probably roaming a lot. I imagine especially once they hit 6, because it means they can, you know, walk up to mid lane, and being near mid lane also allows them to have some pressure in the top river, maybe even top lane, and also be able to constantly have the ability to go back to bot lane with the ult in case Seraphine does get engaged on. So, you know, especially once they hit 6, if they're just allowing Seraphine to just farm, then yeah, Galio's sitting around mid, helping out the jungler and ganking mid, and using the ult to go where he's needed would make them pretty oppressive.
That makes sense. Oh, and it is Mithril Galio, not the Seraphine, so that checks out. The support.
This is finally the first match I get to cast with Briar's cute feet in it.
Oh, very exciting.
Speaking of which, already down low from a singular Thresh Hook.
So, pretty impressive once he lands that.
Ooh.
Burning a
Forced to
flash already.
flash. It was
Galio
so
off
much
the
damage.
back. Oh yeah. It's not a tank yet. Squishy. 2 for 2 on those hooks.
Looks like they're going for something in the jungle here. Oh, and Bakasaur is not going to be able to get out of this one. First blood going to Vivian.
Hold on. Yeah, my headset died already, by the way, so I'm on the cheap headset. Yeah, it was really well played in the bot lane. Oh,
Still
Stash can be
technically
low
hit the
there.
hook.
The jungler is going to converge on the blue buff.
How they try.
Ooh, a root and huge damage going out into Bootrito.
The Thresh playing the Galio out. Big damage though. It's really well played. Jungler's fighting, mid laner's backing. This is a really rough start for the Shyvana. Jhin walking down.
Ooh, started
Ooh,
to throw in a
get the
bad
Galio.
spot. Good flashes there from both Layla and from Briar's cute feet.
Oh,
I love the Thresh like lantern flash engage.
oh yeah, that was huge. If it was me playing, I'd figure I have a Thresh, then I would just walk through the river. An early drag from Shyvana too. Fight's gonna happen here.
Already going in immediately. The Gangplank ult coming down to help him deliver some damage. Vivian is getting low and is going to go down first. Layla still getting chased down by Rowdy. Silenced, low on health. One more auto. They're flashing forward to get it, and Rowdy Fan will take that away and be able to walk. Blitz Sprite not having the damage, not having the mana.
Mm.
Now Zesty Queso flashing away. Almost died there, too.
And the GP actually got that first kill too with his ulti, so should help maybe give him a lead top lane, make it a bit more playable. He's having a rough time right now. Well, actually, he's more farm, so maybe not having a hard time. Up 7 TS, 6 TS. Did he start with a longsword top? Longsword potion?
I guess he must have, yeah.
Ooh, this is the hook. Not much else will happen. fight happening on the red buff potentially here soon. Bin Zhao and Aatrox on it. He's gonna fight for it. Doesn't know there's 3.
Void here knocked up and knocked around, taken down, not allowed to farm any of his jungle camps. Well, actually, even with the amount that they have been invading, still ahead of Vivian in terms of CS.
This is true, yeah. Up 8 CS right now. Playing it well. The Garen roaming.
Silence Layla trying to spin. Ooh, the Callista ulti saving Layla from the charm, but Kamasi and Justice is going to come down and finish them off.
I'm a little bit surprised no other kills have occurred.
Yeah.
Except for up here, maybe. Yep. Oh, they're still fighting for the red buff. Burning a flash. Oh, getting collapsed on. Bot lane, mid lane, and jungle coming up. Oh, there's a red buff for 2 kills, so
Vivian was playing
debatably
that
worth.
excellently, staying like just out of range of the Garen with that low health and hopping back in at the end to help finish it off.
Yep, no, that was huge. Ooh, going back in, he's desperate. Getting a kill here, maybe? Gets a kill and some farm. He'll get traded though, presumably.
And I was gonna say, Blitzbright I think was just waiting for to get out of the range of his ball, so it was back on him. He could use the W to speed up, Q to finish him off.
TP mid, out from the jungler. That's right, I forget. The jungle takes TP now.
It's the best combat sum.
This is true, this is true. I say now like they haven't been doing it all season, but I still need to try it. Ooh, hook, but not much they can do to follow up. What's his low mana? Ooh, big gank top from the mid
Rowdy
laner.
ghosting in. Toru tried to turn
Bring it
something
flash.
back, but
Very well played. Garen doing Garen things, as I like to say.
yep, running around and spinning.
You think they can play here while their ADC's gone? They should get it. Oh, he has flash pickup. I take that back.
Fresh Cute Feet did spend ult for that, so we'll be without that.
I think an ulti for flash is probably worth, unless they find themselves needing it later, but we'll see.
Yeah, with drag up, I mean, if HH, keeps in mind that Seraphine ult is going to be down, it could put them in a bit of advantage to take a fight around drag, but it looks like Batrito is going to be losing a lot of their health here.
Getting ganked though. It's going to be a 3v2, even though Cliss is low. Running a flash. Gallery ulti. We're going to walk it down though. Looking big for HH here. Getting the pick. Getting the dragon. Aatrox leaving that fight. Now because he's get back to lane, I assume.
Yeah, and Shyvana close to having ult means that not really a way to fully catch them. They can just ult
true,
away, start sprinting.
Bruce says, I love that Roddy has done 5 ganks this game to Chiver's 0. Chiver's been in a really rough spot, to be fair, but yeah, Roddy been playing very well with his roams.
With Rowdy and Split Sprite doing pretty well, not necessarily finding advantages in lane, but both finding plenty of kills outside of the lane.
Yeah, for sure. As good mid laners should. IMO. Yeah, they're both playing really well, and they're very similar CS as well. A bit more KP on Blitz Sprite's side, but still well played for both. Engage. Aatrox. Both ultis down top now. There's the Trevor gank booster I wanted. I'll get it.
Ooh.
Good ulti, taking a turret shot. We'll burn their flash for it.
Yeah, but Rito kind of sort of sidestepped into it actually with their passive.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I think if they didn't, they were just as screwed over.
Some Ignite on Seraphine. They're both super low. It's very... Ooh, Gen's coming in. Somebody's calling a 2v4 here soon. Oh, no, Colleen's going back. 2v3. It's like not a great fight for PSR.
Ooh, that hook!
They'll catch. That was a huge hook. They'll catch all 3 for that. That was very well played. Good roams. TPing mid to catch that mid wave. Stopping the Herald.
Absolutely amazing for HH.
In the turret fort as well. I hadn't even realized that Gangplank got first tower.
Oh,
I don't know when that happened.
Yeah, it wasn't even because of Herald, because they used Herald mid just now, so...
Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah, I thought it was a lot closer in lane. I didn't think he'd be able to get that kind of pressure to hit tower. Especially on an Aatrox. This W can be hard. Lots of knockups. Garen splitting bot. Morgana's going to answer. We'll commit for the tower. We should get it. Yep. grouping for this dragon down here. The Aatrox is here as well. Gangplank's coming back up with no TP, so it should be HH favored.
Rowdy fan excruciatingly caught out here.
Oh yeah, a huge pick for this dragon play coming up. 2v3 though on pit, so we'll have to back up if we can.
Ooh.
Ooh, huge ulti, good Gangplank ulti as well. Both good ultis. I'll still pick up this dragon though, given mid lane.
It's kind of interesting that after their kind of good play there, they want to just give dragon up since they have Shyvana.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little surprised too. I know mid pressured me big getting rid of that first tower, but yeah, with Shyvana, the man advantage and whatnot, yeah, I'm a little surprised.
I mean, I guess it does make sense, you know, PSR's whole philosophy, nothing matters besides the towers, so...
This is true. If they don't have towers, no base, no nexus, they win. In fact, PSR is actually up gold now, thanks to these towers.
Yeah, PSR always finds a way to do it, always being behind and ahead in gold.
Oh yeah. I mean, other objectives is still really close. They both have 3 grubs. Only one more dragon for HH, and then Herald. Who dropped Herald? I think PSR had Herald, right? I think. So, for river objectives, pretty close, but tower objectives, all that gold going straight to PSR. Alright, the Myth are getting caught up potentially. If they can bail them out, burning a flash. Understandable.
HH establishing a little bit of control over the Baron, but PSR does have the sort of automatic lane priority just by the towers being taken.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think HH really wants to try and find some tower damage here, but it is really difficult because, you know, as we were saying at the start of the game, Gangplank and Seraphine and also Garrett too, like all able to just clear waves in an instant, especially at this point of the game, so
Yeah, absolutely.
they have to take picks in order to be able to take towers.
You start grouping up though. They're looking for the Baron. They still have vision on it. Should be a skirmish here potentially. 4v3 though, looks like. No, 4v4 now. Garen. Frank Flash and goes.
Interesting to have Garen split across from Baron when he's one of the champs without TP. I guess they didn't really want to take Baron. Maybe because now they're like looking at dragons, so just trying to establish that lane priority.
Yeah, they probably could have had someone else do it, but at the very least, holding down the Oriana is one of their strongest players right now. So just holding them away from Baron too, still arguably worth.
Yeah, now because of how they played things, you know, having the GP topside for Baron, or the potential Baron, but now staying topside to keep clearing the waves, push to keep making sure the lane stays pushed out, and then has the ability to TP down to Dragon now, if that's what they end up fighting over. Wow, Rowdy fan almost finding the kill there, but Blitz Spray able to execute so much damage back now, but Rito flashing forward, getting one auto, two autos, able to take them down. Oh, a good charm from Briar's Q feet. Now Sergeant and Mithril in on their back line, tanking up a lot of damage. The GP ult doing some work too. He does go down, but I don't think it's for naught.
Down pretty low.
Pretty low, but it looks like both teams aren't going to go for drag. Oh, as Vivian starts to go back to it.
Yep.
I guess PSR is just giving it. Or are they starting to go back in? Okay, now they're starting to go back in.
Yeah, following the TP Matrox. Go another TP coming up. Two more TPs coming in. They've been doing a good job seeing the Shyvana there. Getting poked out really well though. Best here. Shyvana. Nothing else to be able to follow it up. Ooh, Garen doing Garen things. Shyvana getting the dragon. Huge turn for PSR. Matrox should go down too. Oh, they're gonna leave the Garen. They can go turn over for Baron. Yep.
Good play.
Absolutely. Yep, that was huge for him. Jinzhou is back up. And that could... Oh, we have the shielding from Seraphine. That'll be first Baron.
And Seraphine almost dying because they just kept standing in all of the Baron's attacks.
They know their limits. So, but yeah, that was a huge sequence for PSR. Finally whittling down that middle turret. About half HP. The TP getting caught out. There's Splash. Can't get away. There's a shutdown. Great drop. Don't pick up Bot Tower. Looking for more. Looking for a dive here. 4v2. Oriana walking up, he trucks down back to base. Jinzhou walking down from above.
PSR at a 5.5k gold lead. It's going to be making this game pretty difficult for HH. HH has been still fighting pretty decently. Just getting a lot of bad sort of Seraphine ults in their fights. So I think that they can still have a pretty good chance here. But they need to kind of just find good positioning in fights around objectives, I think. And most importantly, a Baron, because they're just not able to push these waves in. They need those empowered minions.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh. Running a flash for flash. Russian Seraphines. Cashing out this Shyvana potentially. Galio coming in. 2v2. I think it's get a kill there.
Kills happening all over the place.
Hmm. Oh. 3v1 or 3-4-1 across the map. Potentially picking up another one. Burn. Yep. 4-for-1 across the map. Picking up with this bot tower.
That's going to be devastating for HH. Probably even spelling out the start of the end of the game, because now PSR is just going to get towers everywhere.
Yep, that's a huge pressure. Ooh, Garen. Doing Garen things? Nope. Just waiting for the ulti to come in. Dragon's on its way up. I might go pick that up.
Shyvana has TP for it.
This is true. I was thinking like Shyvana might want to run straight forward, but the TP, they have no wards to TP. Oh, they do in the red jungle.
Yeah, it looks like they don't need a TP though.
No, they don't. Especially with
HH
all that
isn't fast
pressure,
enough onto the
wave
map.
pressure. Clearing all the vision first. Wasting Jinzhao's smite. I know that was Shyvana's, my bad. Shyvana actually smited that. Thresh missing his hook. I might be looking to flip this. Shyvana look. Oh, Shyvana getting it. Then ulting out. Big damage. A lot of AoE ultis here. Yep.
Yeah, HH was just caught up in too small of a spot, and there was so much AoE that PSR had, and Garen wasn't even there.
Nope, yeah, he's busy splitting and Zach's gonna go help him.
It's going to be an ace, and they're going to take the towers and take the Nexus. Game 1 going to PSR.
Yep. Yeah, they just have so much AoE and large ultis with the Galio, Seraphine, top laner and blinking. But a lot of, yeah, they were all super grouped on that dragon and let themselves get taken out.
Yep. Well, good job, PSR, and we will be right back with Game 2 in just a moment.
I've been sitting in the shadow for too long, and now it's time for the stories of tomorrow to finally be defined. time, so here I am, anxious for the crown to be put in my hand. I grasp the glory right before my desperate eyes, an untold story waiting for me to bring to life.
All right, we are back with game 2, PSR on blue side this time. And now the teams are actually thinking about their bans. So boring.
They can get a bit more time. That was crazy the way they rushed through. They'll still ban Kha'Zix though. Totally respectable. Whoever is Kha'Zix is something to fear. Still the same bans thus far. We'll see if this is Alawi again.
It seems like in the league chat they're having trouble with the draft law browser.
Oh, okay.
So that's
Gotcha,
why
gotcha.
they weren't banning fast.
Oh, there it is, yeah. As I say, maybe they're just taking time to discuss something else, but no, that makes sense. Yeah, so same bans from game 1 so far.
Alright, new draft lobby. Hopefully it's working now. Not lagging.
We
at
can
least.
only hope. Definitely a bit speedier.
Getting a lot of the same picks.
Yeah, they all liked what they played, I suppose. I mean, Aatrox goes to both did well. I don't think the Therapy did bad, if I remember. I can't blame him.
Yeah, I know
Ooh,
Toru got made fun of a little bit for their Aatrox performance in the past, but this past games were their recent matches, rather. Especially this most recent match was pretty good Aatrox performance, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, everyone has off weeks, but he's definitely a good Aatrox player, no doubt about that. PSR will be changing up a bit, though. Euro locks, and we'll see about this support pick. Sejuani. Sejuani support.
I mean, Vivian has played Sejuani jungle in the past. Actually, in their match against PSR Week 5, they played Sejuani jungle.
Trevor did?
And... What?
Trevor has played Sejuani?
Oh, I was looking at the wrong side. You're right. I was thinking HH, sorry.
Well, I just know that,
stuff.
what's it called? I know that, I'm blanking on his name, Dan. I'm trying to think of his, Saturday Mithra. I know he plays Sejuani, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know why I said if I'm not mistaken, I know he does, so. and I've seen him play, Sejuani support this season already, so.
Yeah, that's probably what it is then.
I know they were flipping through a lot of supports. I don't know if that was supposed to be any mind games, but they did end on Sejuani, so I do believe that Sejuani support. Plus, I know Trevor. Well, I don't know if Trevor doesn't like to play it. I don't know if he does or not, but I imagine he would want to play a bit more of a carry. It does pull out the Graves jungle, so I don't know if they actually believe it's jungle or not, or if they just wanted to lock it. Booster agrees, Sejuani support, yeah.
Yeah, they did Sejuani support one time before in their series against 1IQ.
Oh yeah, that was into 1IQ, yeah. That was a good series, if I remember. Talking to Zoe on HH. Presumably mid lane. I'm a little surprised they wouldn't want the counter pick for mid. Instead they're giving counter to support, or what they assume is support. Maybe they're doing it this way to confirm that there's one support. Maybe that's what they're doing. Giving R5 to support. The Wukong, really good pick. So again, another very heavy AD team. Oh, just kidding. Swap into Master Yi.
That's a spicy one.
Good pick there. I like that one. It's a fun pick. Galio returns. It's up on the other team now. Yeah, I'm actually curious what this Galio and Zoe could be, because either of them could support or mid lane. I'm a little curious. I imagine. I actually don't know.
I think I would like to see Galio mid more here, because Galio can proc Malzahar's spell shield with Q and then E and W in, do a good trade that way, but...
Right, whereas Zoe's Bleep would just get blocked.
Yeah.
I don't know what else she has to proc it.
I mean, if she hits a Q, that, I guess, but...
No, that is proc it. Yeah, still that, you should have to land that. Yeah. Which is, I mean, doable, but I actually don't know how Zoe's Q works. If like the Malzahar little minions would block it, or is it?
Yeah, I think it hits any
Zoe?
minion or creature like that, so it would be like harder to hit the Q.
Right. Yeah, I think I like Galio mid here then. Zoe support. Maybe. Booster says low CC on HH and huge CC on PSR. I feel like both have a lot of CC. Aatrox knockups, I mean, maybe not a ton, because Cluster Graves don't really, but Zoe, Galio, Aatrox has some decent CC.
Yeah, I think HH has like alright CC. PSR kind of in a similar boat. Maybe like the Seraphine Sejuani is a bit more reliable CC compared to, I think the only really reliable like solid CC from HH is the Galio. I mean, Zoe Bubble's good. It's not something I like to rely on though. It's more of just like a damage jam for herself.
Right. Yeah, that's true. And the Aatrox CC isn't. I mean, Aatrox has good CC with the knockup because W is single target. Yeah, I don't know if I would say low CC and high and huge CC though. I don't think it's that one-sided. E, no. That's of HH CC easily dodgeable for E. So it gets resets easily. There's a ton of utility CC from Steam to make him a hyper carry. Yeah, no, I mean I agree that PSR probably is stronger, maybe more consistent for E here. I think you're still right, but I wouldn't downplay HH's CC. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you are looking at it in terms of CC, it's gonna be able to lock down E. As long as he doesn't step in a bubble, I think he's pretty much safe from all CC.
Right. Even Galio, what's it called? Like either his knockup or his taunts or whatever, it's pretty readable, so you can just Q it. There's his Q because of him. So yeah, I guess it's dodgeable. Aatrox is hard to hit, so no, I still agree. Looking in terms for Master E here as well, I think a lot of it is dodgeable.
I'm pretty sure I don't even need to check the stats in this one, but I will just in case. But yeah, this is the first Master Yi game of this season.
Really? I thought oh, you know, I'm thinking last season we went against the Master Yi and we kind of killed them. I'm trying to think. I actually think that was finals last season. There's a Master Yi game and didn't go very well for him, but they ended up winning the finals, so who knows?
Yeah, I don't even think I've seen a Master Yi in like my league game since like maybe even last year. Like it's been so long since I've seen this champ.
Part of me is kind of glad of that because I play on hit like auto attack champs who like to get close. It's kind of annoying sometimes. So I mean, I guess I still don't even hate the matchup. Like I play War Kindred, which can be annoying, but I actually don't even hate that matchup still. Let me see. I'm gonna look up what his win rate is right now. I'm just curious if he's considered decent.
Pretty sure he's getting it's like a buff coming Wednesday.
Oh really? Oh, on Wednesday? Do you know what it is? To an extent or not really?
I think it was minor.
Minor. It says he's, according to Analytics, he's at a 51.6% win rate. So I mean, not bad.
It's an R attack speed buff at rank 2 and 3. It's extra 10% attack speed at rank 2, extra 20% at rank 3.
Oh.
It's the same at rank 1.
So 35. You said plus 10 for rank 2 and plus what for 3?
Plus 20 for rank 3.
Plus 20, so it's 35, 55, 65? No, 75, I think. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
No, so it's already 35 rank 2. It's going up to 45. And then it's already 45 rank 3, and it's going up to 65.
Oh.
But it's
Oh, attack speed.
25.
Oops. Oh, I'm looking. I'm looking at the little lick. I'm looking at the move speed right now,
Oh.
not the attack speed. Oops. Okay, that's interesting. I think Warwick needs buffs, is what I think. I'm still a bit disappointed with the changes they made. It was a bit hopeful. It was probably too hopeful for the Warwick Arcane changes. Dropping in here though.
Wonder who Callista's going to bind to, because I'm assuming, usually Callista just always binds to support, but I almost kind of want to see Callista bind to Aatrox this game.
Now, could you explain to me what the binding does exactly? I'm not
So,
super familiar.
whoever Callista selects is whoever gets ulted into her and thrown back out when she ults.
But if she binds with somebody, that's the only one she can do it with?
Yeah.
Already. Oh, okay.
So she has to bind with somebody in order to use her ult.
Gotcha. And can she rebind at all at any point, or no? Just one and done?
It's just the one time.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's interesting.
Looks like they did choose Zoe.
Zoe, yeah. Mostly for the laning, I'm sure. I'm trying to think for, yeah, I guess Aatrox would have been good too. Now, I'm curious, Aatrox I think is back to more of a bruiser build than what he was, because after a while he's being lethality. Maybe I'm wrong though.
I think it is more of like a fighter bruiser build, yeah.
I
think they Tover built Strikebreaker last game on them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had Stridebreaker and Death's Dance.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that stance is a good one. Think about the item more, just in general. The item. And some good poke on the Seraphine, really. Ooh. So damage too, though. Good trades here. Missing the sleep. Aatrox has no CS yet. Getting bullied. Getting his first CS there. Good Galio. Engage there. Both pretty low on mana, but mouse are more so. And lower on HP. Good trades here, top. I think bring that flash. Yeah, bring yours flash top. Ooh. So hitting that Q. No sleep necessary. Yeah, they truck taking the lead back. He's using his TP for this spell here. Good stun. Response. Huge wave. Crashing though. Chalks will back up. Get his reset. Snowy roaming, dropping the shield.
That's huge. Opens up Blitz Sprite to a full combo. So we'll be able to throw in the Q on top of it. Ooh!
Ooh, flash burning the flash barrier as well. That's a good dash. Getting ganked though now. Ooh, hitting the sleep in the Seraphine. Seraphine hitting, I think, her Q. I don't know, Seraphine. Two of them. Ooh. Successful gank here. Looking for more, potentially. No wave though. Might not way. Nothing too crazy yet.
Yeah, everything's staying roughly pretty even. So far, the only thing that's happened is Zoe had a kill on Seraphine, so...
You need the long range ADC when you have long range support. This is so true and real. Picking out the grubs here. Using the sleep, good wave here, bot. Ooh, that Q barely ended. Looking for a cross map objective play. Picking up this dragon now. I know Mithril is known for his Sejuani support objective steals, so I was waiting for it there. No, that's not true. I forget what series that was. We stole a Baron dashing in with his Q.
If it was this series, there was only one game, so...
Well,
I mean this
true.
season.
Oh yeah, we said it was played. Yeah, that's true. You said it was against one like you, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He just dashed in UW into a Baron pin, stole it. You getting taunted? Fight coming out. Big ulti. Ulti's flying out everywhere.
Ooh.
They're hitting the ulti. Burning both their flashes. Zoe's finally coming in here. He'll get one. I think we burned at least 3 flashes and 2 ultis there. 2. Oh, I think maybe 4 flashes. Yeah. We'll burn the flash. Ooh. He'll barely get out there. Burning flash for flash.
I'm surprised they managed to survive that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I thought he was done for. Flash just in time. He didn't have his empowered auto, but I think even normal auto would have killed him there if he didn't flash soon enough.
Yeah.
For about a year.
Ooh.
Burning the flash. That's a little preemptive, maybe, maybe not. Ooh.
Well, it looked like Layla had
Evening
gotten in the
Fire.
way of Sergeant Thrill's Q. That's why they had to flash.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, relatively slow game compared to last time, though.
Yeah, I mean, this is a game that I'm
Pretty
excited about for the
even.
late game anyways.
Yeah, that's for sure. Ooh, pulling the taunts out. Getting good trades. Yeah, I'm curious how, even just ignoring Champ, I know PSR is known for their macro, like, I imagine late game would be more of an advantage for him, so I don't know how this will play out for HH. They're looking to even up the grubs though. Looks like they should be able to do it easily. I know last game they evened up 3 for 3, so looking for a potential dive here, thinking about it.
I think they 100% could go for it. I think they want to right after Yi takes this crab. Actually, they're going to go for it right now, even.
Ooh, burning with flash. Oh, played. Oh yeah, he's looking for it. Zoe on his way down. And the ulti
Way so much
burning
CC,
barrier.
not doing anything with it. And now they finish it off.
Get the trades. Zoe has to be backed off in lane. Walk around. Get another plate. Yeah, super close top lane though. I know. I feel like Tower's been winning a lot of these trades. I feel like Zach's been getting out very narrowly.
Yeah, Toru's doing good this game, even last game, but last game kind of just got messed up by jungle ganks.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Getting his W. Picking up their second drag. They're up on objectives. HH. Both junglers just gonna clear their top sides. No? Looks like Gray's looking for a potential top gank actually. Pushing Dora down the river. Gonna catch her, no. Too many dashes.
It is going to spend few result though. Ulting right before, think they could take the fight, and then the jungler appears. It's like, well,
This is Josephine ulti hitting the Calista there. Therapine ulti missing. Ooh. Missile will take the ulti, but kills a kill. Got the ulting down. Therapine potentially dying. Yep. 20 has to get out here, but won't be able to. Really well played from Galio running down there. Getting that turned around.
but yeah, it looked like most of Layla's damage there just came from autos.
Sure, actually.
Because Zoe gets like so much enhanced auto damage from her W passive, I believe it is.
Oh, okay, yeah. Begin to lane swap, looks like. And this might be more necessity they're picking. Gonna go back down to their bot lane. Good top lane trades for Fiora. Burning Flash. Ooh, Fiora getting caught out. Over here, flashing, yeah. Watch it though, they're going in for it. Messi wants it. Malzahar coming in.
Ooh, I was a little worried that Vivian just was gonna get too close to Burrito and it was gonna be a double for Malzahar's burn.
Yeah, no, those look really close. Both the Yi and Graves got really low there. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
almost
Wow,
absolutely outplayed, but they had 10 health left.
That was insane. Really well played. Stopping that dive. So back to his CP though. Graves walking up, trying to catch his Fiora overextended. Which may just happen. Ooh, blocked both the CC with that W. Think W.
It is pretty rough. It's pretty hard for Aatrox to chase down Fiora because there's his only CC. It's so easy for Fiora to parry and then just stun Aatrox in return.
Huge pick, Ballin. Yeah, no, for sure though. I would have to mention it's Fiora favored, but again, Toby's been playing it really well. Winning a lot of trades, arguably.
Yeah, Toru's just a really good duelist.
Yeah, for sure. Graves will back though because of his Herald push, so it won't be diving top. Good Graves engage. Getting too caught out. He will get away. Sejuani likely not. Nope, get knocked up. Just have to leave him. You getting greedy for Grom? Oh, Fiora things. Oh, actually, because of his turret shots, that becomes quite the trade for, or even trade. That's the case of thinking about it. We're picking up their third drag now for HH here. Yeah. I don't know, there's definitely a win con winning through dragons, so something that maybe we have to worry about a bit more this next dragon. Because I think at least the last two drags, we had Master Yi top side away from drag, so maybe they have their reasons. Still, all things considered, a pretty slow game, especially compared to the first one. Only 10 kills, almost 19 minutes in. No kills or assists or deaths or anything top lane. Just power farming.
Yeah, the scoreboard makes it seem a little close, other than Callista kind of far behind. But then when you look at the map, PSR is dominating on the towers.
As usual.
And honestly, it looks like they could be close to a top turret too.
Yeah, plus even just the CS differences, they're up in every role except for support, down by 3, but oh well. Support, like,
Yeah.
yes, they're winning on the farm, they're winning on the tower pressure, they're winning on the kills, only slightly, but still.
And the gold's almost a 5k difference.
Yeah. CS and towers that up, well, that'll be more here. Pick that up. Looking for Baron now. People are grouping, making sure they have vision, making sure they have pro. Yeah, this is definitely a weaker start for HH arguably, but again the dragons I know they start to add up, so I mean we'll see if they're able to get the stall point or get the stall. Maybe from there things could start to turn.
Although it is just Cloud Soul, and I've been yelled at before about my opinions on Cloud Soul and how it's good, but I don't think HH running faster is going to be helping them take down PSR in this game.
I mean, get some faster to the towers they have to defend. I don't know. Yeah, I'm no expert. I just like souls in general. I get satisfied. I don't know. Moose Speed's always fun too, though, but it's also my work main. But when I'm playing it, I like to zoom around the map, get more distance on my ultis, whatnot. And Kane, I also play Kane, so movement speed, flying through walls, get into plays. Kindred's nice, because it's good for kiting and whatnot. I don't know. I've never thought it was a bad soul, but I've also never really like compared stats, and I've never really discussed like why people say it's so bad, but I've never
It's one of the best
disliked
win
it.
rate souls, actually.
Really, people say it's
It
bad.
doesn't feel as good as the other ones, but it is one of the best win rate souls.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's. Yeah, I don't know. People who get souls already have a lead, and then the move speed lets them run them down faster. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess, but
I mean, obviously, the other souls still have their benefits. But yeah, I'm curious why that might be. Is it like a noticeable difference, or is it just like a very slight, like coincidental difference? Maybe.
oh, it's like I think Cloud Soul win rate is like 60%, while the others are like 50 something.
Oh wow. Kill down
Really
the
good soul win
haters.
rates.
Ooh, picking up Baron. Gonna be a coin flip. Oh, they're gonna stop it. They don't want to flip it. Understandable. Oh no, they're gonna continue it. They're faking the back. Zoning them
Wait,
off now, pulling the Aatrox TP. This looks rough. It's 4v5, flipping it. I don't know about this one. They are getting the split bot. Oh no.
oh, Blood Sprite going in, finding the engage.
Malzahar coming in. Oh, both TPs coming in. Okay, 5v5. Ooh, huge Seraphine ulti. That's what they like to see. Kills happen everywhere. Game speeding up. Malzahar definitely getting caught out here. Ooh, Fiora could do something here. Nope. The two are low. Ah,
Oh,
he wanted it so
so,
bad.
so close.
That was a huge play for HH there, and they're going to go over and pick up the soul now.
Chase gets to pull it ahead, and now did pull up the soul stats, so the win rates are high because obviously whoever has soul is likely to win the game. But so
Yeah.
like all the way at the bottom you have Chemtech 87%, and then you work your way up. The second most is 89% Ocean. So that's like 2% difference between those two, and then Cloud is 93%. So it's an extra
Holy
4%
crap.
on top of that when the difference between the bottom and second is 2%.
That is insane. I'm sure everyone saw that, but I just want to say that Yi did TP above and walked in, got himself killed to the Aatrox, so definitely secured it for the other team there.
That is pretty much his patented move: TP in and die.
Just about the greatest play you could make. Yeah, they still had a goal deficit, but this is looking a lot better for HH here. Picking up their red buff here. Pushing out the top wave, maybe. Continuing the pressure in the bot lane. I can totally respect. Get that pressure for the Baron. It's no TP though, so if a fight does break out, can't get to it. There's no TP on HH either though, so if this starts, no one can contest on the bot lane. Yeah, these counters have been really good from the SDK so here. Ooh, looking for a fight here. You get the Q off, still put to sleep. Not much damage, no distance. Yeah, still a good chunk actually considering, but on the squishy champ. Ooh, getting caught out here. Oh, there's a good Seraphine ulti. I think there's ulti. I'm blind. Was that just a Q? No, that was not ulti. Still good disengage though. Looking to clear, they really want to fight this vision on Baron, which is understandable.
Yeah, this game is definitely getting a lot more tense now, getting to the point where we kind of want to see the late game here with these comps. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
And as we saw in the last team fight, you know, HH is starting to find their footing. I think that, you know, especially Toru, I think that HH is definitely putting up a fight here. And if PSR misplays a little bit, could end up with HH pulling back huge chunks of gold at a time.
Yeah, absolutely. Joseph in chat called it all ye know art flash. I don't think he's had flash for the entire game, but yes, you are. Except he doesn't have R now, I think. Hard to see. Yeah, it is. Ooh, fighting here. Maybe a mouse ult. Yep, the ulti coming out, getting pick. Shutdown even. In the groves, getting pressure bot lane. They have to answer. Sony and Graves down your bot. So he's coming behind him. Yes, no Graves, ult or flash. Ooh, yes, be careful here. Getting put to sleep, caught out, killed. Overextended. Both of them are low though, plus is mid, so Malzahar can keep pushing, diving, hitting both of them. Wow, getting that pick there. Even getting the Malzahar to fill, that's quick enough. Malzahar coming in. I think I just saw a flash. Yep. Close to flash. Yeah. Theo is just too strong. This trade's looking really positive. They're wanting to force the Baron here. Well, I wouldn't say force. The jungle up first. Yeah, good pressure in both lanes. Red team looking forward too though. Ooh, getting put to sleep. No, he's not. Getting caught. Dashing away up. They're looking. Oh. No one getting taunted. They want it. There it is. Got it all coming in. People are coming in from behind. Picking up kills. Graves is finally here. Zoe getting out again. He's so low. Killed. Galio going down. BK's still going in. He has his ceiling. Zoe has to back up. Getting picked off. Malzar getting that kill. That was big. Big. A lot of good trades at least, but that's definitely PSR sided. So
Yeah.
buffs. Yeah, there's just it was a 4v5 there. The Graves just wasn't out there. I understand they felt the need to contest that though, but it was hard. Malzar, was put to sleep, so couldn't help. Ooh, good dodge. Getting picked off. They'll get a tower for it.
And now it's Elder. HH is all back up now, able to beeline it for Elder. We mile PSR backing, just getting back onto the map. So HH has like a very, very slight
Ooh, feel like using
10-20
TP
second
top too.
advantage.
Oh, they'll match it. So that's still be a 4v4. He's not looking at it. He'll have to walk down here because I think they do have vision now. But they're looking to just rush it. They might get collapsed on. We'll see how this goes. But Elder will be huge. Especially for the top fight too, even. If PSR gets Elder, but then that Galio is dead. Ooh, Seraphine all hitting I think 2 at least. Suppressed.
Vivian's sticking on it.
We get it. Red team, HH's, but it might be too late. Might be too late. Galio looking to kill now. Ooh, on the verge. Ooh, he does die. Fiora does die.
But Fiora's
Still though,
unfortunately the only one.
Yep, PSR still picking up the red ball lane. It's just too late in the Elder. Now Galio's going with Elder, but I don't think it'll be enough. Getting the inhibitor. Nope, they're gonna go straight to the tower. Yep, looking to kill him. It's very tanky. Getting him, finally, there it is. This looks like game.
Oh, there goes Yi, but still game 2 to PSR. PSR taking the series, moving on to the semifinals.
Very well played from both teams, though. That looks very close throughout the whole game. Well played to HH.
PSR will be moving on, playing against ABW next week in 2 versus 1 IQ. Also next week, very exciting quarterfinals matches coming up. Good job to both teams, and thank you so much for joining me and helping cast.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me. It was a great watch. It was good to get the team more faith in next week, so appreciate you having me.
Yep. And thank you, everybody, for watching. Have a great night.